great. The more you know. Oh, no, 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 no. It's not looking good, gamers. I literally just healed. The stupid set decoration. That's reassuring. I literally cannot think straight. 13 health. I'm on 13 health. Hello, friends and gamers. As you can see, we are still on Rosemary's Floriograph, which is a time-limited event that ended in Honkai Impact 5.7. I'm describing this because it's been a minute since this ended. We're well into 5.8, but I forgot. So we're still working on it. I am filming as many of these videos as I can in these, 7.5 hours before the update hits? And it could kick me out at any given moment. I never know when the last video for this is going to be because it could kick me out. The thing is, there's so many of these and they're so long, these little story bits, but this is such a fun event. And like I always say with like these sort of like mobile gacha games, the campier the better. And this like event, as far as I know, is very loosely based on lore. And it's really just an explanation event for this Rita battlesuit. And I'm totally okay with that. I think it's fun. I think it's just a little campy and it's a fun time. So we have to do the bit called Escape now, which can't be good because we're dealing with that phantom thing. Yeah, with a Fuhua trial, we got a Bronya in the vicinity. It's great. Dr. Tesla, you and Joachim go and hide in a safe place, and I'll stay and protect Bronya. That was from the last time. But no time for another plan. Let's meet at the street corner. Be careful. That thing is the Phantom of Saint Fontaine. The Phantom, it has been brought up so many times after we came here. I thought the Phantom was Rita, and then I thought it was Sela. And as it turns out, it is just a random Honkai beast model. The more you know. In fact, I had seen this name in the info collected by Doctor before I boarded the train to Saint Fontaine. We're literally just getting right into it this video. I vaguely remember it was a widely known tale about a mystical monster wandering in the ruins of Saint Fontaine. Some say it was formed by the souls of the victims in the Cataclysm. Some say it's the product of a failed secret human experiment. Some say it's the very cause of the cataclysm. And now it's standing right in front of me, but I could not hurt it with my fists. Can you still walk? Concentrating all my attention on this mysterious enemy in front of me, I asked without looking back. I don't know, because it would make sense of we were fighting as Bronya, as, what is it, Black Nucleus Bronya, I think it is, with the fancy pretty Halloween skin. Yeah, this one. That I literally just, spent so long having a brain moment to try and figure out how to get it last video. Anyways, barely, but yes. The petite girl behind me replied. Good, then slowly move in the direction in which Dr. Tesla left. Dr. Einstein says the Manor's defense system is strong enough to protect us from the danger in Saint Fontaine. So we don't have to beat this monster, we just need to get to the Manor. So, are we running? Don't be distracted by the Honkai beasts. Where are we going? We don't need to take down the monster head on. Escort the wounded Bronya back to the Manor. So, are we fighting these beasts then? So do we just need to kind of fight? It's like a balloon escort. And we have to make Bronya invisible every now and then. I'm gonna say it, this was a Ruby plotline. This actually was a Ruby plotline. I know too much about this silly little show for somebody who only just recently finished it because I watched it as a child. Anyways. Oh, I'm dying. Oh no, 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 I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Listen, Bronya, sweetie, we gotta keep move on. Ah! We might have to reset this. Because there's no way. I'm like very much gonna die here. And it's not looking good, gamers. And it's probably because they just gave they gave us like the worst Fuhua battlesuit possible for this bit. And that's probably the reason. Oh, don't you dare. It's just, I don't know how to use this Fuhua battlesuit, and I feel like it's not suited to my playstyle, if that makes sense. All right, let's get this way. Manor is just around the corner. Wow. Oh, cracked. Bronya, I need you to go a little bit faster. Why? Are you done? Are you done? Oh, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. Bronya, go invisible. This, okay, we need to make a run for it. We need to make a run for it. Bronya, we need to get out of here. Oh, jeez. Hey, stop hitting me. Oh my god, I'm so stuck. No, 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 no. I literally just healed. What do you mean? This stupid set decoration. I have to go this way, I have to go this way. Oh, success. The surroundings started to look familiar. I know we are close to the manor. With a hard punch, I fought off a Honkai beast and then saw two figures running towards us. Vroid! You shook it off! Great! Barely! I've almost died like 3 times now. I was also relieved. However, the next moment I suddenly felt a hint of menace. Watch out! Before I could finish my warning, an eerie shadow emerged out of thin air behind Bronya. Who's the eerie shadow? Bronya's eyes were filled with shock and fear, but before she could make any sound, the monster swung its vicious claws at her. I closed my eyes, not wanting to see the tragic scene of the girl's chest being split open, but Joachim is screaming. He darted into the space between the monster and Bronya before the claws fell and shielded her with his body. Does he die? For the first time, the girl let out a scared cry. The razor-sharp claws paused in midair. Oh, wait, because he can, at least Welt can do the bonk thing, and like, yeah, I guess that would make sense. As if the monster has been shocked and awed by Joachim's sudden gallant move. For a moment, I seemed to see a glimmer of humanity in its eyes. Because if we look, I don't know the lore behind the Honkai beasts. I feel like I've been told it, but I don't remember. But at least if you look at the like monsters in Genshin, more often than not, they're like from Chasm lore. In this case, a Genshin spoiler. Chasm lore states that the monsters in Genshin, especially Hilichurls, are Conrians that just are dying. So if we go with that logic, Honkai beasts then would also be ex-people. So if, I guess in a split-second moment, they do have some humanity left in their eyes. It would make sense. Then it let out a mournful cry as if it just thought of something had vanished in the rain. It's gone? I rushed to them, keeping a watchful eye in case of another assault, but this time nothing came except the rain. The sense of relief seemed to have taken away Joachim's strength. He knelt next to Bronya, gasping. Are you alright, Bronya? Why did you do that? You could have been killed. That's how Honkai works. That's how Honkai works. Bronya, you're not new here. What do you mean? But you'd be safe. I won't let anything happen to you. I promise her. So it was him in like the dying moments. I don't know who the girl who was dying was, but Bronya was the one with the leg issue. She survives. The other one was Joey. I thought that was Welt in that first scene, but I guess it was Mr. Joachim. So, he smiled faintly, but Bronya seemed to be about to cry. I mean, that's the trauma. They embraced each other, celebrating their survival. After the phantom disappeared, the rest of the Honkai beasts scattered and fled, as if they've lost their king. And I can finally take a breath. That was a quick one. That was quick. Okay, cool. That's how we started the video, though, so that's great. Hasn't even been 10 minutes, and I've already malted today. Wonderful! So now we're on missing. We almost have this entire screen filled out, which is lovely. I'm gonna go hit up the shop once again. We're gonna grab as many as... I'm trying to clear out the shop in parts. It's just taking me a minute. So yeah, clearing it out in parts. And there's certain things we are prioritizing, but honestly, I'm hoping that by the end of this, I just kind of clear out the entire shop, so I'm not totally worried about what we grab when we do. And I'm gonna do daily investigations last because I don't like them. Okay, missing. Oh, did we just do missing? No, we didn't. Okay. We're still on Fuhua. I wish we could have played with other characters, but it's fine. It's fine. What happened here, Tesla? The train station is in the safe zone, but Bronya and I were attacked by Honkai beasts the second we got out. Yeah, the same thing happened to us. The same thing happened to us earlier. It's nothing new. And what was that monster? I've been studying Honkai beasts for years, but I've never seen anything like it. Ugh, why do you have so many questions? It wasn't even a question from Tesla. She's just like, it was a thought. It was an utterance of words. Those Honkai beasts got in the safe zone because the security system failed, but I don't know why it failed. What I do know is that it means the 3 nodes have all stopped working. And please don't naively tell me that you think it was 3 cooperating Honkai beasts that did it. Then I have a question for you. In this city, who do you think has the capabilities and motives to do this? What are you trying to say? Why don't you ask Miss Jackal, the brilliant mind that you recruited, what she is scheming and plotting? But Jackal dies. It's not Jackal. You, calm down, Tesla. We just want some of Mr. Joyce's research data. Just that. That was how Jackal convinced you to come here to snatch the legacy, huh? I know what kind of research data you're after, but Welt must have told you not to meddle in reviving the dead. So is he interested then in reviving whoever died in that first cutscene? Because that would make sense. You should stop living under the shadow of the past. Because the bit we saw had Sela, and it would make sense if the dying girl was Sela, because I'm pretty sure she kicks the bucket in the main storyline. I just haven't gotten that far, but it's hinted at. Stop your bickering, Dr. Tesla. You two are being very rude to Miss Fufa. It's fun. The height difference is so funny with the models. It's like, I don't expect it. I'm like, oh yeah, he's that tall. Anyways, I'm sorry. Miss Fuhua, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to you for saving us. Thank you so much, Miss Fuhua. All right, enough courtesy talk. Let's just go to the manor before Mophead sends out more people to find us. Let's go then. I look forward to meeting my little brother, whom I've never seen, and the famous Mr. Conan Doyle. Oh, wait, she's never seen Joey? Oh, this gets more messed up. Wait, this isn't right. What's wrong, Dr. Tesla? Actually, what is wrong? I just scanned the surroundings for safety reasons only to find that the manor's power system has failed and there are Honkai energy collisions in it. Now that Dr. Tesla has mentioned it, we all heard the faint clanking noise of metal clashing together. There's a fight inside the building? Let's go check! Wait, we don't know what is happening in there. We can't get in like this. It's too dangerous. Do I have to fight Raven again? It's gonna make me fight Raven again, but it's Fuhua. Do you know what? I'm gonna die. I don't play Fuhua well. Dr. Tesla, how long do you need to fix the power system? About 10 minutes, as long as the electrical room didn't blow up. That's reassuring. Okay, you two wait at the door. I'll go inside first to check what's going on. Please be extra careful. Same to you. Oh yeah, we just are apprehend Raven right in the middle of it. Is this how I played before, or is it like something entirely different? Stay the hell out of my way from Raven. Oh, I just got yoinked just right off the bat. Jeez. Here, I'm hitting Q on my keyboard while I use my mouse for my regular attack. Q is my ult button, by the way. I realize my model's covering it. Also, this is so loud, I literally cannot think straight. I need health. I need health. Ah! I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh, thank God. Who got the evade there? Questions. I just keep hitting my Q and hoping I don't die, genuinely. Please, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. Okay, our Rita got a boost. That's good. That's gonna take me out. That is gonna take me out. Use movement skills to evade the slowing and vision impairing feathers. I'm just doing exactly what I did before and hoping for the best in these last dying moments. I'm just going in at the very end here. This is exactly what I did on the fight before when I was playing with not Rita. Oh, okay, you know what? Maybe I just try to use, okay, you know what? This isn't going well at all. I'm just, 13 health. I'm on 13 health and I somehow survived that. I will never be that good at gaming ever again. I patted my partner on the shoulder. It seemed he just woke up from a dream. Oh, okay, so all this kind of happened at the same time. The part where we fight as not Rita, the part where Alfred knocks out and sees Sela, and we again fight as Rita, and then the part where we're fighting is, okay, so these all sort of happened at the same time, and now we're kind of conglomerating them. The story is now connecting in one spot. And we're all together again. Focus, Doctor. We are gathering in front of Jackal's body after the melee in the dark. The power came back and Dr. Einstein found the body from the second floor. Tell me you read too fast sometimes without telling me you read too fast sometimes, and it just comes out. Words just come out. Under the body, there's a pool of blood next to which a word is written on the ground with the blood. Finally! It's been like multiple videos since this happened, and I still don't know what was supposed to be written in the blood. So now we get to figure that out. Raish. What does that mean? R-A-C-H-E. Sounds like someone's name. It does. Like Rachel. It doesn't look like it was written by Jackal, and she wouldn't have time to write it. I agree. It must be the murderer who wrote this. Is this really the murderer's name? Why would the murderer leave their name? It's not a name. It's an acronym for something then, because it's all caps, right? We all turn to Einstein. The look on her face suggests that she's going to the look on her face suggests what she's going to say isn't something pleasant. It's German. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Did they have to like then render it differently for each, or like do different art for each language? Because like if it's a name, it would be said differently. Like it would be like, written differently in different languages. But if it is German, and this they've done this before, so like okay, Rish means revenge in German. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Because I don't know German. Anyways. Revenge, word written with blood, rituality. Doctor seemed to have thought of something. He started pacing around, mumbling to himself. I examined Jackal's body. There's a deep dagger wound on her back, an obvious fatal injury. Just like the wound on Welch Joyce's back. I helped Joachim put Jackal's body in the basement. When I returned to the hall, Raven was gone. Dr. Einstein shrugged. Raven's looking for Sora in the manor. I know I said Sora might still be in this manor, but now it seems that it's just a theoretical possibility. Dr. Tesla, how are things going outside the manor? Can we go search outside? Not if you want to run into the horde of Honkai beasts that I just ran away from, because they all tried to kill me multiple times. I don't think so. Now that the security system has failed, the number of wandering Honkai beasts kept increasing. And we just encountered the Phantom, even with Miss Fuhua's excellent combat skills. We barely escaped! The Phantom of Saint Fontaine, so it's true after all. At this point, even with the protection of the manor's defense system, we're still not safe. So I think the top priority now is restoring the security system to ensure a safe zone. Let's split into 2 groups then. One stays here to search for Grey Serpent and Sora, and the other goes to fix the nodes. Good plan, but the 2 groups need some devices for remote communication. I'll see what I can find. Walkie-talkies! Let's decide the members of each group then. At this moment, I saw Doctor signaling me with his eyes. I approached him, and he whispered in my ear. Keep an eye on everyone in the repair group for me, Hua. I'll stay. There's something that intrigues me here. He's gonna go look for the basement with Sela, because that's what he saw. That's... oh. Look at this, stanced up. We got Joey in the background. Oh, okay. Fun times. We have fragment 5 now. Let's do it. The recording started. Okay. Though I wanted to tell you these things in person, I still need to do this just in case. I hope you never need to hear this recording, Sela. So Sela is the one who died, I think, then. Is it, though? I don't know. It's only 10 minutes before my meeting with Sensei. My doubts may be answered soon. I don't know who we're talking about in this regard at all. I know I shouldn't say anything before it's confirmed because it's just my guess, but I hope I was wrong about it. But Sela, let me just say my conclusion. I don't think Joey's been receiving treatment. I'm not sure what it is, punishment or experiment perhaps, but definitely not treatment. That's messed up. That's very much messed up. It's just my guess because Joey doesn't remember anything and Dr. Jackal wouldn't tell us. I've always suspected they've been doing something to Joey, but there's not even minor cuts or bruises on his body. 2 days ago, Joey came back from his treatment and fell in a coma again. He was sweating so much that his clothes were soaked. Could just be taking a nap in Texas. It'd be like that, truly. Remember I asked you to keep Sensei occupied for a while because every time Joey comes back, Sensei is always the first one in contact with him. Sensei always cleans Joey and helps Joey get changed, so I was trying to check on Joey before Sensei did anything. I saw Joey lying on the bed, but I couldn't touch him. My hand went straight through his body? So Joey's a ghost? Question. But when I tried again, he suddenly became touchable. Okay. I don't know what happened to Joey. Is he really ill? Is he suffering from a disease that could turn him into a ghost? It's like I've said before, everything in Honkai games has to make sense, theoretically, because nothing makes sense in a Honkai game. So then, by process of elimination, everything has to make sense. If nothing makes sense, it all makes sense that nothing makes sense. I've said this before. It doesn't make sense. Then I heard Sensei's footsteps, so I hurried to climb out of Joey's room through the chimney. I hate to say this, but Sela, we don't have anyone that we can trust anymore. It can't be Bronya, because Bronya said she's never met Joey. Unless Bronya was lying. Though I've been doubting Dr. Jackal, I've always revered Sensei. It could be Sora, and that's why Sora's getting kicked in the bucket now. Sensei is the first one in contact with Joey after every treatment. He must know what happened to Joey. So Sensei is possibly Welt? That would make sense, right? We gave Sensei our utmost trust, but I'll talk to Sensei. Sensei and I are supposed to meet in 2 minutes, but why hasn't he? Oh, Welt dies. So who's the one recording this? Someone's coming. Wait, it doesn't sound like Sensei's footsteps. If anything happens to me, Sela, promise me you'll leave here with Joey. Who was the recording from? Oh wait, that's even more crazy. That's even more crazy now. Like, who's the recording? Wait, what was that? Findings and notes that we just got. Joachim seems to have the intention to revive someone using the experiment data left by Mr. Shore. Okay, never mind. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, shop check. I can get these, so I'm gonna save my little rosemary points. And oh, this must be how I'm getting so many points. I don't finish events. Huh? What do you know? That makes a lot more sense, I'm not gonna lie. Daily investigation. Oh no, we're not doing daily investigations, we're doing case records still. What are we on? Interlude. All right, so we're actually on to like the second part of the screen finally. Wonderful. We should be able to finish in a couple more videos, hopefully. All right, interlude. Ooh, we're starting with this. Whose hands are these? That's the serpent! That's Grey Serpent! The cold rain was still falling in the deserted city. A flash of lightning silently illuminated the blurred outline of the dark cloud. Dull rumble of thunder then came. In a dark alley, a figure stood in the thunderstorm. He was covered up in black with his face hidden in an eerie white mask. Yep, that's our dude! Even the cold rain seemed to be running away from him. Suddenly, another cold light expelled the dimness, but it was not lightning. It was a sharp, deadly weapon. There. Yep. The masked man in black was gently wiping the dagger, like stroking his lover's hand. That's a bit weird. Light red raindrops dripped from the tip of the dagger. Here's the thing though, but if we are getting like the suspect, because I'm not a mystery enjoyer, but I do know about my fair share of how a mystery works regarding like foreshadowing and things like that. If we're getting him as our suspect this early on, because he's been our suspect for multiple chapters in this now, he can't be the actual killer. Like, right? Am I just reading into it? Is Hoyoverse that smart? Like, come on, guys. He slightly turned his head to trace this unusual noise. It was a petrified little girl. Her mouth was stuffed with cloth strips, so she could only make a muffled whimper. Sora? Wait, it's Sora! He turned back and saw the reflection of his blood-red eyes in the mirror like dagger. So he did take Sora, but this is getting weird. A voice came out from those eyes, a blood-red voice. The voice was calling him, urging him. There's one more, just one left. So there's must be like a certain group of people who know too much about whatever that he's trying to kill, and that there's one left. So either it's Bronya or Joachim, I don't know which one. So he stopped procrastinating. He slowly walked towards the child, his right hand gripping the dagger. Oh no, it's Sora. You're gonna kill a kid? Really? Really? I know that you're like our bad guy, but I don't think you would stoop that low, Grey Serpent. I don't think you... A kid? Really? The vengeance is almost complete. Peace of mind is so close. The voice became delighted and sweet. The child's struggle was futile. Her limbs were all firmly tied. The dark figure kept approaching. This is so weird because in the main storyline, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure the Grey Serpent dude, like, I'm pretty sure his whole thing is that he, like, I'm going insane. His whole thing, he has the kid. There's a kid that he, like, saves, and then we take the kid because her computer brain goes offline or something. Like, excuse me. Now he's killing a kid. Excuse me. The rain and the darkness covered up the cruelty, which was the mercy of the night. That was our interlude. Okay, so now we're on reboot. Yeah, we have time. We have plenty of time. To restore the disabled pivot nodes, Tesla and others took a risk and went out, waiting for them as a far greater menace. So who are we playing with this time? Bronya and Fuhua! Oh, this is fun! Now I can see if me trying to get this Bronya battlesuit is even worth it. Oh, it's so cute though! Phew! First node rebooted. Bronya, Miss Fuhua, let's go straight to the next. Miss Bronya, Dr. Tesla is talking to you. Oh, she's quiet. Let her be. Oh, or she's spacing out. I'm sorry, Dr. Tesla, what did you just say? If she goes to, I don't want to think she is, but you never know. Is everything okay? I was just wondering why the cut in this node looks familiar. Interesting. Familiar? Yes, I'm very interested in mechanical engineering. On brand. Especially the development of weapon systems. On brand. This cut doesn't look like it was caused by Honkai beasts. Rather, it looks like damage caused by firearms. I think so too. State-of-the-art models to be precise. This is weird. Everything's weird in these games. Tesla, get used to it. We gotta be more careful from now on. If my conjecture is unfortunately correct, then we are in big trouble. Yeah. So is this a one with charged? Oh, I like this battlesuit then. Okay, cool. It's badly damaged. Hold on, I was trying out this battlesuit. I am gonna try to get it now. That's it, the second pivot node. Let me check. Whoa, they sure know how to damage it, but it doesn't matter. I can still fix it. Bronya, prepare replacement parts. Okay, Dr. Tesla. Howl. Why are we talking about Howl? I love Howl's moving castle. Or is that just a sound effect noise? Unsure. These damn Honkai beasts again. No, it's more Honkai beasts. What did I expect? This is a battle-based event with story in there. What even is this event? Anyways, the timing is just perfect. I don't even remember this event being, like, described anywhere for 5.7. This could just... I don't even know if anyone else got this event. Like, did they just put this on my account? Because they're like, you haven't played in a while. Just take it. Have fun. Anyways, please focus on the repair. I'll handle them. To speed it up, I'll have to pull up something special. Einz, it's your time to shine now. Einstein's is with... Einstein? Oh, no, it's the little guy. Oh, she has, like, a... Yeah, I forgot how Bronya works, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I feel about this battlesuit, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I need to go through the tutorial for this, but I just haven't. I'm just doing charged attacks. Why not? Charge attack, charge attack. Oh, I kind of like this. I like FPS Bronya. That's what this is. It's FPS Bronya. This is actually such a cracked Bronya battlesuit. I'm gonna be honest. It's actually like stupid easy. This is literally FPS Bronya. It has a little like thing and everything. I love it. I love this battlesuit. It's so good. I wonder. Yeah, get it. Oh, did I not even hit anything? Wow, I'm great at this game. I love FPS Bronya, okay? I'm gonna be honest. This is literally my favorite. Use the security system to wipe out Honkai beasts. FPS Bronya is fun. And you can move when she's charging up, which is great. FPS Bronya, FPS Bronya. Get it, get it, get it, get it. It's so fun, okay? Hey, rude, rude. Oh, I have my Q. Ooh, that's kind of cracked. Okay, I like this Bronya, I do. And now let's go in with Fuhua. Take it home, Fuhua, at least until I can go back to Bronya. Maybe we just finish it off with Fuhua, honestly. Because we kind of did pretty well there. Let's chat with Tesla again. Second node rebooted! Well done, Dr. Tesla. But the cut on this node also looks like a gun. Wonderful. I can only think of one organization with this kind of weaponry in St. Fontaine. It is the World Serpent organization. But what on earth happened here? We'd better go fix the last node ASAP, Dr. Tesla. It's either that, or could it be anti-entropy? I don't think so. Because aren't we anti-entropy? Could be Shixel. I don't know what our relationship with Shixel is like in this timeline. I genuinely don't. I agree, let's go. Yeah, this is a fun one. I think I just like this Bronya, which I've talked about before. I'm not a big fan of Bronya's OG battlesuit, but this is a lot better, I'm gonna be honest. I think maybe it's just because I switched to using keyboard, possibly. Maybe it's a little bit easier now. Because when I was using controller, I didn't like that playstyle as much. We're still restoring the pivot nodes, same team, or I didn't even look at who we're running with, I'm gonna be honest. I literally just clicked in, I was like, nope, let's go, continue. The last node is right over there. It seems we're lucky this time. No annoying Honkai beasts anymore. Tesla, you're gonna jinx it. I'm taking a water break really quickly, but you're jinxing it. I'm gonna say that right now, you jinxed it. All right, let's go. Wait! Oh no. What's wrong, Miss Fuhua? The annoying Honkai beasts you said weren't here are now here. My intuition tells me something isn't right. Oh, unless we're fighting the World Serpent. Not the World Serpent, the Gray Serpent. You're saying, after the security system failed, we have encountered swarms of Honkai beasts. But this area is unbelievably clear. Maybe this is where he's, like, been hiding out, which I don't consider to be normal. But we have to fix the last node to reboot the security system. It's a trap. Bet. Even if this area is dangerous, we still have to go across it. I'll go have a look first. You stay here, Dr. Tesla. I agree with Miss Fuhua. You're the key to restoring the security system. If anything happened to you, even Miss Fuhua and I could make it to the last node. Even if Miss Fuhua and I could make it to the last node, it'd all be pointless. If you both think I should stay here. Miss Fuhua, I'll go with you. So we must be using Bronya and Fuhua. Alright. Are you able to protect yourself? She has a gun, Fuhua. Yes, don't underestimate me. I will never underestimate you, Bronya. Keep going, and the next maintenance point is just around the corner. What I hit? The readings are normal, you were right. Something is wrong here, better watch out. I'm confused, because I don't think it's gonna make me fight Honkai beasts. What the hell are you? Hostiles detected? Why are you so beefy? Oh, you're actually not that beefy, I'm gonna be honest. Let's hit Bronya. I'm like way too close for this to be working. This truly is FPS Bronya, y'all. Actually, Fuhua was kind of hitting it really good, so I'm just gonna use Fuhua. Oh, because she's up, her attack is up on this one, so that makes sense now. I was like, why is Fuhua hitting so much harder than she has it the whole game? Bronya! Well, I can use can I use FPS? Ah! Truly a round of Apex at this point. Oh, interact, we killed it, I guess? Beside the core, there's a device flashing red. That's a flash bomb. We're Fuhua, Bronya, what happened? I'm stuck. It's a trap. We're in trouble. Who's this? Who are you? Is that just an opponent? I've never seen you. Okay, yeah, no, it's just an opponent. I've never seen you before. Accident is what this one was called. Was I supposed to be farther away, or I don't think so, because we finished it out. We have another vacant. Did we do vacant? Inconspicuous things are more of clues rather than obstacles. The murder is like a red string intertwined with the uneventful entanglements in relations. And what I need to do is sort it out from the facts and expose it. Let's split into groups then. Mophead and I can lead the repair group. Dr. Tesla suggested. Would we already do this? After her encounter with the Phantom, she seemed more determined to prioritize fixing the security system. I don't think it's a good idea. Joey is in no condition to go anywhere. One of us has to stay here and take care of him. I'll go with you, Dr. Tesla. I've studied the basic theory of the anti-entropy system. It'd be easier for you if you have an assistant around. No, okay, so we haven't done this yet. How do we even get back here? Sounds good, but you're injured. Don't you need more rest? It was just a minor sprain, don't worry. Don't push yourself too hard, Bronya. I can go with Dr. Tesla. It's okay. Your research is mainly about biology. When it comes to engineering, I can be more helpful. Where did this come from? You should go with them. Countless Honkai beasts are wandering in the safe zone. They'll need your protection. With you around, even if the Phantom comes again, you'll at least be able to help them escape. I was thinking the same thing. Fuhua has been very helpful. Fine with me? Did we do this already, or did I just space out that hard? Because I did space out when we were talking about plan things a little bit. But, like, I didn't think I spaced out that bad. And about that Phantom, actually, I'd collected some data of it during my last encounter with it. Mophead will try to analyze the data. Maybe we'll be able to find its weakness. Alright, now that the members of the repair group has decided, the rest can start searching the mansion now. Looks like Raven won't stop until she turns this place upside down. Who would have thought she really cares about that child? After Sora went missing, I resorted to some methods that I didn't want to use to investigate Raven's past. It turns out, after she retired, she adopted many orphans with the money she earned as a mercenary, and Sora was one of them. That's actually pretty wholesome. Orphans adopted by a former mercenary. Yeah, what about it, Alfred? Sounds juicy. Rita, what the heck? All preparations are done. Let's go. Be careful, Bronya. Was this just like what was happening at the same time sort of thing? Take this transceiver. I've adapted it for remote communication, even in areas with high Honkai energy concentrations. Doesn't Tesla come with us though? Dr. Tesla shoved a transceiver that looks just like a regular phone into my hand and hurried out. So is this from Alfred's perspective, right? Bronya followed her out. Hall walked out too after she gave me a nod. So yeah, this is from the doctor's perspective. Let's begin the search then. The murderer might still be in this building, so try not to act alone at any time. Don't worry, Doctor, I won't let anything happen to you. And Joffrey's just there. Joffrey obediently walked up to Einstein and gently grabbed her sleeves, probably out of fear. Raven should have searched every corner of the basement in the first floor. Let's go to the second floor. Okay, so that was like a completely different thing? Because we're using Rita now, so I guess this is just what's happening at the same time? And I don't know, man. Raven acted much faster than we expected. When we got upstairs, most of the rooms were wide open, including Dr. Tesla's and Dr. Einstein's. I handed her the master key. I could tell from her eyes that if I said no, it would get physical really fast. I mean, it's her kid. Like, the fact that she cares this much about kids she adopted as well is just, I respect it. I do. I always said I love Raven. And I truly love Raven. Sensing our doubt, Dr. Einstein shrugged with a bitter smile. But now it's crystal clear to me how much Sora means to Raven. Turning this room upside down tells me how panicked she is right now. And that's actually really interesting that they characterize Raven this way, because I'm pretty sure Raven's actual name is Natasha. And in Star Rail, not saying these are connected, but in Star Rail, our Natasha character, spoilers possibly, but this video should be up by now, so spoilers possibly, but in the demo storyline, Natasha runs the, what is it? The, like, infirmary nurse's office, clinic, that's what they call it. The clinic. She runs the clinic, but then also you find out later on, like at the end, that she is actually the head of Wildfire because she cares so much about the people, especially like kids, because she also ran the orphanage that Sela and Bronya were at. So like, I'm just saying, guys, it's a really interesting characterization in this game that carries over then possibly to Star Rail, which I think is really interesting. And we're getting all this from like a limited event. Turning this room upside down tells me how panicked she is right now. Yeah. Ahem. I'm afraid there might be a slight misunderstanding about your observation, Doctor. Oh, did I go off on a limb there too? Way too fast? This is Dr. Tesla's room, and the mess may have nothing to do with Raven. Dr. Einstein crouched down to pick up the scattered papers all over the floor and put them away into a drawer. Such an inappropriate remark for a lady's personal space. You surely are quite inconsiderate, Doctor. Wait, she was just saying Tesla's a mess? Me too, girl. Me too. The woman beside me couldn't let any chance to mock me slip by. The taunt was relentless. We followed out the corridor and found every room searched thoroughly and hastily. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I liked when we were doing this from Fuhua's point of view a little bit more. And maybe it's just 'cause I like Fuhua over this Alfred dude, but I don't know. At the end of the corridor was the last room where Welt Joyce took his last breath. As we walked in, we caught Raven smashing the wall with her bare fist. Ah, it's getting spicy. Damn it! Mode. It was only logical to assume no trace of Sora or her abductor was found here. I think the story just is this predictable. Like, we know it's the Grey Serpent and we're just kind of going through the whole entire storyline all at once, I guess. I guess it just is that easy. Not knowing how to comfort her, I looked to the other two ladies in the room for help. Ladies, he says. This is why I like Fuhua better. But to my despair, both of them looked away, silently telling me to face the music. Yeah, this one's on you, Alfred. You get to deal with this one. Ugh. I let out a deep sigh before walking up and sticking myself before Raven. A gloating voice came from behind my back. Don't worry, I'll make sure you come out of this alive. Don't make me fight Raven again, please. Look for Sora in the room. Oh, we're doing this again? We're doing this again? Mr. Joyce's room was plainly furnished. This might be the only place someone could hide. It's highly possible for the murderer to return to the crime scene. It's nothing like the novels We're Stuck Here. This is a lot. We have to do this again. No new footprints on the windowsill? Of course I was overthinking. So who else are we speaking with? I guess just Raven and Einstein. I'm gonna go with Einstein first, because Raven kind of scares me, but she's also very pretty. This room was not a good place to hide. It was evident that Grey Serpent and Sora were not here. Miss Raven seems to be having a fit. Try not to provoke her further, Doctor. Come on, you know I'm terrible at this. I mean, you are the only man here. I'm not saying every one of them are like... I'm gonna say it. I don't like Alfred. Alfred's annoying. This is why I've been calling him Alfred this whole time. I know his name is technically Arthur, but I'm calling him Alfred because I thought it was Alfred at first. And we have Joffrey, so why don't I call him Alfred? Why not? This isn't real. Yeah, damn it. Again. Raven kept hammering the wall, venting out her anger and frustration. You know, sometimes you just gotta hit a wall. I get it. I get it. Also, she's pretty, so she gets a pass. Miss Raven, I walked to her and hesitated for a moment before calling her attention. There's also no music here, which scares me. As if startled by my presence, she suddenly turned around and grabbed me by the collar. It was you! You stopped me! There's nothing here in this damn house. If it weren't for you... Raven's having a moment. It's okay, Raven. I get it. Your reasoning is valid. You spoke true. Yes, it was me, and Sora is not here, but I told you clearly that it was merely a possibility. You kind of convinced her to stay, though. Like, I'm blaming you, Alfred! And you chose to stay because you believed in this possibility. But you still suggested the possibility, and you still need to take some responsibility for that, bucko. I understand how you feel now, but blind rage gets you nowhere. Realizing she was losing control, Raven's face went pale, and she slowly let go of my collar. I promised to cure her. I promised. Oh. If something should happen to her, taking her here would be the biggest mistake I've made. As if exhausted from the wall hammering, she slowly stepped back while muttering to herself. Seeing her finally calm down, I sighed in relief, but just then... Cure her? How would you do that? Is that how you convinced yourself to get into this inheritance fight? The moment I saw that little girl, I knew she was badly corrupted by Honkai energy. No way it was caused naturally. Okay, so now we're getting back into like the Honkai corruption bit. It all wraps back around, folks. You think doing this will cleanse all your sins? Are you truly in this for her or just for yourself? I think maybe it started out as a being for her, like herself. She was doing it like for selfish reasons, but then she realized, oh, I actually do care about these children. So now she's in it for the kids, but like no one takes her seriously. Characterization. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. The heart-rending situation seemed to be taking a toll on Dr. Einstein's nerves as well. Her sharp words cut deep into Raven's heart like a knife and fueled her rage even more. Stop acting like you got nothing to do with this. Oh, damn you scientists. Raven went ballistic in an instant. Please don't make me fight Raven again. Not in this small, tiny room. Please, I beg. Watch out. Before I could alert Dr. Einstein, Raven had already got to her. Clang, bang, whoosh. I made up the last one. Two sounds were heard at the same time, and the next instant, everyone froze. Look for Einstein? Einstein's right here. Interact with Einstein next? Damn you scientists. Raven went ballistic. Watch out. Everywhere clang. Miss Adler acted fast and blocked Raven's attack from the side. Bang! Meanwhile, to dodge Raven's attack, Dr. Einstein took a step back and fell upon the bookshelf behind. Something's gonna fall out of the bookshelf! It's always the bookshelf. Stay the hell out of my way! Sorry, I cannot abide. After all, Lizelle is one of the very few people I could see eye to eye with. Oh? What's this? Something fell out of the bookshelf! I followed her eyes. It was a pile of paper notes neatly stapled together. It was between the books. Bet, 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 bet. The color of the papers varied from top to bottom. The top looked yellowish from aging. As Miss Adler bent down to pick them up, I thought I saw a brief moment of hesitation on Dr. Einstein's face. This is... Oh, what a... Doctor, you have to see this. A lead coming from nowhere. But coming from nowhere. It sounds like Einstein and I would assume Tesla might have known about whatever these papers were and purposely might have hid them. And that would make a lot of sense, just coming out of nowhere sort of thing, you know? Does that make sense? I chewed on her words as she handed them to me. I knew what she meant, but I decided to play along for now. Oh, they get it too. They know that this was purposely hidden. Investigation on the St. Fontaine Catastrophe by Will Joyce. I didn't even need to finish reading the title to know how important the notes were. Apparently they were written casually in first person and not intended for publishing. My eyes skimmed through the keywords quickly. The situation can hardly get any worse. I don't know who I can trust. Maybe Tesla and Einstein only. At the beginning, I only wanted to know the whereabouts of the two kids. The forbidden experiments has borne fruit and someone has to answer for it. I feel obligated. Interesting. Are Bronya and Sela the kids? I don't know. I found one of them. Her physiological readings are stable, but I have to end all of this. Was that Sela? It started with me and has to end with me. This is destined to happen. Huh. I still can't find the other one. Church leaders are behind the experiments, and the lab data are well protected. Ooh, wait, okay, alright, it's getting dicey. Oh, I skipped it accidentally. This is why we love the history bit. But somehow I found a lead, a broker supplying materials for the experiments, Grey Serpent. Grey Serpent knows something's up, so he's killing people? I don't know. Materials. Seeing this word I wrote a month back makes me sick now. This broker is nothing but a human smuggler. Oh my god. That's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. To avert attention, these poor materials were transferred many times, but they all ended up in St. Fontaine. Was it for Schicksal? I don't know, man. If only all of this was just a nightmare. Flames devoured everything and leaked Honkai energy turned innocent men into monsters. Yeah! What have they done? It's been a week since the catastrophe, but the cause remains unknown. It has to be the Forsaken experiments. So they were doing like human experiments, it got out of control, and then it caused the catastrophe that demolished St. Fontaine, which is so messed up. It's so messed up. I adopted a girl in the orphanage that survived because she was transferred before it happened. I'm glad I did this. Every lead was burned to the ground, and I almost gave up, but now I've finally found something about the broker. He is the one who sourced orphan children as lab rats for them to test on. And the person running the lab was Mobius, but he's going to lead me to the others involved and eventually... I don't know what this one is. I don't know what this is. I know it's Greek, but I don't know what that one is. I was really bad at whatever algebra. I don't know which one where that is. I think it's a calculus. I think it might be a calculus. I don't know, man. 2. We're gonna say 2. No one knows his real name, but they call him the Grey Serpent. Yeah. This was the very last sentence, written with such force that the ink almost pierced through. I looked up and found Raven's eyes. Her pale face now looked eerily calm, a huge contrast with the hysteria before. Grey Serpent. So he had gone this far. She knows who Grey Serpent is? Oh, that's interesting. Looks like a proper explanation is in order, Dr. Einstein. What is 2 something? Yeah. What was it that Mr... Okay, I can't read. What was it that Mr. Joyce had been searching for all these years? This is supposed to be the top secret of Lab 42, Doctor. I can tell you, but not here and now. Too late. Too late, you gotta tell us now, Einstein. She eyed Raven while speaking. Yes, it was not the best occasion or the best audience. Besides, finding Sora is our top priority at the moment. Tell us on the way, Einstein. Come on. Come on. Indeed, now that it's established Grey Serpent isn't in the manor, we should expand our search to the vicinity. Joachim is running analysis on the phantom data in the lab, and Joey's status requires me to stay close. That leaves the searching to me, Miss Adler, and Raven! Conan Doyle, have a word with you. As I was still baffled by her sudden calmness, she threw this at me and walked out abruptly. Through the words? I don't know. Well, it looks like I've underestimated your charm, Doctor. Something told me that conversation wasn't going to be romantic in any remote manner. Leave the room. Okay. I hate that we can't run easily, I'm gonna be honest. So what can I do for you, Miss Raven? This ended up being longer than, this bit ended up being much longer than I thought it would be, okay? Raven's not saying anything, but she does look eerily calm. So, yeah. Raven glanced at the Miss Adler behind me and took a long pause before handing me something. She took something too, I guess? I unfolded the paper handed over and found an address written on it. This is the Roost, an orphanage facility I founded. Oh, okay, connections. After this, I want you to find someone reliable to run it for me. Oh, so does Raven think she's gonna die? But why are you leaving it to someone else's care? If I can walk out of this alive, simply ignore what I just told you. Oh, well then, why me? Because you're a detective, and with a fat check, anyone can be your client. I happen to have enough savings to interest you. What does she want us to do? You seem adamant in believing you'll meet your end here, and the reason is, I'm not sure if I'll die here, just planning for the worst. I still doubt if it was Grey Serpent that killed Jackal and took Sora, and he doesn't have a motive. Does he though? Because he said one more. So I don't know, unless somebody contracted him. I don't know, man. I know Welt Joyce's notes are true because I was there, and I played a part in the experiments. Oh, Grey Serpent was sourcing suitable materials, and my job was to deliver them in one piece. Is this why everyone's like, you're just doing this to make up for your sins? This was her sins, I guess. And the tests on human subjects were run by Jackal, right? Right, okay, so we don't have Mobius doesn't exist in this one. Then Mr. Joachim, who was managing the church back then, was also involved. How do you know about the church? Because we were told about it? I forget who told us. It's simple. This many children in St. Fontaine would have attracted a lot of eyes, but no one questions the church. Wow! Wow! Oh, that's a little bit too real. And before it was turned into a manor, this church had quite a good name of caring for orphans from other places. You're right. The orphans were the materials. This is so messed up, but like, that's Honkai for ya. Joachim, he was kept in the dark all along until it happened. He seemed to really care about the kids. Oh, that's even more messed up. That's so messed up. I see. Last question. You said you didn't believe Grey Serpent was the murderer, but why are you? Because I saw Welt Joyce's notes. Obviously, he had something on Grey Serpent. Yeah. So Mr. Joyce must die, of course. The failed tests most likely caused the disaster. Yep, yeah. It went a little out of control, and then boom. Everyone involved were supposed to take the secret to their graves, but someone kept digging. After killing Mr. Joyce, Grey Serpent decided to tie up all loose ends for good. So Sora's a loose end? Because she was corrupted by the Honkai energy, correct. But, so what about the other, because doesn't Bronya? And I guess Silo would also be killed. Dang! What about Joey? I don't know. Exactly, and now my turn has come. Sora has nothing to do with all this. Grey Serpent took her only to get to me. Oh! Oh! Okay, so he's not killing the kids. Okay, that makes this thing sound a little bit better, I guess. So the one more wasn't Sora, it was Raven. So you're now prepared to face Grey Serpent yourself. Nah, we're gonna go with you. This is a team effort. It's the only way to save Sora. If I got killed, Sora, you... ... I could tell her inner struggle. She wasn't the type to beg for a favor. Don't do anything rash. We want Sora to be safe too. Let's work together to find Grey Serpent and her. Raven tried to say something, but she didn't. She turned around and walked to the elevator. To be safe, I didn't tell Dr. Einstein and Joachim what Raven said. I only briefed them instead. We then followed Raven out of the manor. Alright, we still got more to do. This is gonna be a long video, gamers. I didn't know this part was gonna be so long. Mr. Joachim, are you coming with us? Yes, I want to make sure Bronya is okay. Maybe not. Maybe just don't come with us. As much as I love your character design, maybe don't come with us. Oh right, the transceiver that Dr. Tesla gave us. Let's call them and see what they found. But before I could turn on the transceiver, a wild roar came. What? Honkai beasts are showing up this close to the mansion now? Yeah. What'd you expect, buddy? It's a Honkai game. Ugh, annoying beasts. Let's get rid of them quick. Eh? Raven seemed to have noticed something unusual and dashed off in a flash. Did she see Sora? Don't act alone, Raven. Whoa, these monsters came so fast. It's a good opportunity to show us the power of your moves, Doctor. Nope, it's just gonna be me. Use the special skill to let Raven help swoop the enemies. All right. I don't really know what the special skill... Oh, this is loud. Hold on. Here, sound effects, I'm bumping down to 2. Because sometimes the battle sounds just get way too loud, and it's... Even still, this is so loud. And for what? Why am I in a box? I'm in a box, quite literally. Why am I in a box? Question. Oh, hi, Raven. I was just getting used to Fuhua, and now I have to play Rita again. I don't know what's going on anymore. Also, why is my keyboard not wanting to work? Oh, I'm stuck in the box again. No, no, no. Get me out of the box. Get me out of the box. Get me out of the box. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out, gamers. I'm out. What is with the box? That makes such a weird noise. What is the reason for the box? I'm so curious. There's so much going on. I don't know what's going on anymore, I'm gonna be honest. I literally just evaded to get that heal. I'm gonna be honest. Is that it? Are we safe? We're alive! Where's Raven? Oh, right there. Hi, Raven. She's gone without a word. Oh, that's not my evade. Haha. This is still so loud. I'm not like used to it because my game, for whatever reason, the past couple of days glitched out. God, the Phantom. That's the Phantom. It's not Rita's dog. It's the Phantom. Anyways, my game had glitched out for the past couple of days and wasn't playing sound in some parts, so I'm like not used to it. At long last, where is Raven? It was too chaotic. I think she left at some point. Well, as long as we're all looking for Sora, I believe we'll run into each other again. But it's not safe to be alone. She's a lone bird, so just let her be. The same buzz came up from everyone's comm link. Ah, it's from Frederica. Hello, Tesla. We exchanged looks and pressed the answer button. We got a problem. Bronya. What about Bronya? Oh, and it cuts me off there. And we have to be done because I've already been filming this specific video for over an hour. And this... Okay. So, we have an interlude as well. No, wait. Okay, we'll end with this then. Breathing turns out to be quite an effort. People tend to ignore common things. Oh. But when there is a gash in the throat, breathing, which is the most common action, becomes a luxury. She pressed her fingers against the oh my god. She pressed her fingers against the gash, trying to stop the bleeding, which proved futile. Her hand feebly dropped down. The agony of suffocation even exceeded the pain of the wound. Raven's gonna die? Hey, yo! She struggled to turn her head to look at the body on the ground near her in the heavy rain. He was the reason why she ended up like this. Violence had been with her since childhood. Accomplishing missions used to be the only theme of her life. At least that child can go on a different life path. This thought used to be her strength of will. But now, light footsteps softly approached. Someone was writing something beside her, with the blood that was gushing from her wound. Why? She asked soundlessly. She could no longer make any noise. Why? The writer did not stop, but responded with a peculiar smile. Her pale lips slowly closed. Warm teardrops fell down her cold cheeks. Raven cries came from afar. Dang. We have another fragment that we're going to start with. We also have reboot and talk. Unless we just did reboot, I genuinely can't even tell anymore. Just wow. Wow. So Raven's going to die in the next video officially. But that's what we're finishing off with. Everything's great, you know. It's just a lot. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. I'm gonna get my shop stuff, you know, get that. Good, good. We'll grab more of these. Everything's great. I actually don't know if I'm gonna get this Bronya battlesuit, because I don't know where I'm gonna get the rosemary from, but okay. Wait, Kun shop? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, no, no. Why is the shop still here? I'm like, 9:15. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Why am I looking at this right now? I've been filming this video for too long already. This is so much. Raven's tragedy. Dang, this is messed up. Okay. I mean, I think we're like, I think we might finish in the next video. If I have to make the next video, next Honkai video a bit longer, just to kind of get this all in there, I will. But we have Fragment 2 and then just onwards. Hopefully we'll have some shorter bits so we can finish in the next video because it's getting quite long, this whole bit. But I do want to finish it and I will finish it. I am determined. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. This one was kind of heavy. And it's only gonna get worse. It's a Honkai game. What do we expect? If you guys like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!